discussion. The volcano in La Palma is still erupting. And you hear some news that it might have erupted again this morning. Don't know how true it is. But nonetheless, we have a hurricane update, guys. I'm still not sure where I'm completely over it yet. My eyes are still weird. I'm still running some nose. And because I'm not completely woken up yet, for me, I know how my body is. And if indeed I'm not completely woken up, I might still have the symptoms of the flu or whatever it was or whatever this is attacking me, guys. So guys, I hope I do not kill this video, but guys, we have a lot to talk about. We have major hurricane to worry, major hurricane Sam warns, guys, and also in the Eastern Pacific we also have we also have a possible hurricane that may form. Not hurricane, but maybe a tropical storm that may form on the vast area. No, it isn't showing up here, guys, but if I go into the Atlantic area, it says that we are tracking advanced 90. Okay, so this is in for this is really but the Eastern Pacific had a 20% chance of development yesterday. I think it was yesterday. But it's not showing up, so we're gonna talk about the Atlantic. So not only so guys, we have a 10% area chance to development, and we also have a 40% to 60% chance of development. We also have some tropical depression, Teresa, which is going to dissipate to sometime today, or it can become post-tropical then dissipate tomorrow. But that's going to be an agent factor of where Sam might possibly go. And also, if the remnants of Peter could redevelop, then Peter could possibly steer some to the Bahamas if it does develop, only a 10% chance. But even if it does develop, it will other storms usually when other storms are in the way, they kind of can either do a Fuji wall effect, which means that they dance around each other and they change direction, or sometimes the smallest storm can eat up the biggest storm. So guys, we have this. I'm sorry guys, if we're going to take a look at Sam. Sam is now a major hurricane. It is only a 3, but Sam is a major hurricane. It has an eye and everything. Now this is what I feared, that Sam might move a little bit slower. The wind field is pretty much small, but it's a tight, compact storm. Major Hurricane Sam, a maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour, moving west northwest at 10. Now guys, look at this. Now guys, look at this. This is why I do not really. If you look at the map, guys, this is why I do not really. This is why I don't call out the verdict that Sam may or may not become a major hurricane. No, not a major hurricane. May or may not move closer to the west, to the British Virgin Islands, and maybe to the Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, and possibly hit the northwestern Bahamas, or it can go up and turn out, or it can hit the Bahamas before going out and turning out the sea, guys. This is why I say that, because if you see the track is taking the northwestern, and you see like it bends a bit according to the cone, the rest of the cone, the big cone, where you see in dots that it does not, that it potentially could not, that it potentially might make a turn. Now that is depending on these futures. That depends on what tropical depression Teresa do, because when other storms are in effect, that can potentially steer storms either to where the other storm is going, or it can steer storms to another direction. If it does Fujiwara effect, if it does, it depends on the conditions. With storms passing through, that might make it a little bit difficult for Sam to even go ahead and do what it was supposed to do, make a turn to sea. Now, guys, if it doesn't make a turn out to sea, and it comes for the Bahamas before heading for the East Coast, because it could hit the Bahamas and turn the East Coast potentially. I will, if anything does happen to us, I will do footage because I am in the Bahamas. I am living in the Bahamas at this present moment. So guys, we're taking a look at the storm graphic size. As you can see, this is the visible satellite imagery of Sam. Wow, Sam is very, very small, but has a tight compact. Because the storm on exchange about 40, about 60, 50 to 40, 50 to 60 miles. Because yesterday was only 50, it might be the same amount, 50 even 40. This is a major hurricane maximum, sustained winds of 120 miles per hour, moving at 10 miles per hour. Now the slow movement is what worries me. Now that it has slow movement, there's a possibility that maybe the dryer that I was looking at yesterday could possibly make it weaken a little bit. When storms weaken that are small, they tend to have bigger wind field when they go bigger. As you can see, if you remember Hurricane Dorian was a very small storm. It was compact, winds of 185 miles per hour. It devastated the Bahamas. When it weakened over the Grand Bahama area of the Bahamas, region of the Bahamas, you saw that the wind field increased as it strengthened. Now there is no tropical storm warnings in effect, or watches in effect, or even hurricane watches in effect for the British or Leeward Islands, near Puerto Rico, which I think they should possibly put some advisories out there for them. Maybe some hurricane, maybe some tropical storm warnings, because they could possibly get tropical storm force winds, depending on how close it gets. Tropical storm wind speeds probabilities. As it moves closer to you, it has the possibility that you will get tropical storm force winds. Now hurricane force winds probabilities, they are in the 70s, 60s, 70 range where you see when you see it gets closer to the dot. The wind field is pretty small, nothing big, but guys, do not mind it being small. You can still get some of the autobahns and possibly get some gale force winds, maybe some tropical storm force winds. This is why don't mind that wind field they're showing, because when you look outside of it, if you was to look at a visible satellite imagery, you would see that the wind field is bigger than shown on the map, which means that it could extend longer than what we thought it would extend. Since there is no, the sea surface temperatures won't show up, guys. But guys, if you want to know the sea surface temperatures, guys, the sea surface temperatures are very much warm and conducive for some major hurricane sound to go further on with development. Because you know our water is very, very much warm. Now, guys, thank you for joining this video, guys. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. Please, we're on the road to, let's just say 20 subscribers, because we're at 12. So if we can make it to 20 subscribers, we want to get to 1K by the end of the year. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But if it does, if we do, that'd be truly amazing to know that I have supporters there watching my videos. Now, the reason why I started up the channel was because I wanted to post up weather content, and my other channel had gotten strike, which would have possibly gotten my channel terminated, which it did, and then YouTube reviewed it, and thank God it got back up. So I started clearing off my videos to see where I went wrong, and I said I'm going to use this channel here to post the weather content and do other things. So guys, I'm just waiting on the spaghetti plot to show up and all of that so that I can tell you what's going on. Okay guys, so this isn't coming up. Okay guys, so the spaghetti pot for some reason won't show up. Now I don't know why it isn't showing up, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video. I'm guessing I'll have to pause the video. Alrighty guys, so due to the fact that the app that I have is not showing up, I went on tropicaltidbits.com, which is made by Levi Cowan. Levi Cowan, and guys, this is talking about major hurricane, maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour. And now guys, since they're not showing me certain things, I'm gonna go and look at the analysis tool. And Levi Goodpie, and like I said, this is hurricane season. All these things can change. Alright guys, so I'm just trying to make sure that I don't make this video over 20 minutes long, because I am trying to knock it out soon so that I don't make this video over 20 minutes long. If it does go over 20 minutes, I'm sorry, but as you can see in this picture here, like the picture usually updates every so often. So let's take a look at the sea surface temperatures. And as you can see, the Atlantic looks very much warm. All over the warm waters. You have some greens which is still which is 70 to like 70 to like 70 miles from 70 degrees water, which is about warm water. So I'm gonna take a look at the forecast models. In another video, I'm gonna take a look at the forecast models. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like, share, and subscribe for more, guys. I'm gonna show you some models some models later on. I'm not showing you the models because the air recon craft is not going out until Monday. So that's why I'm not showing you anything until Monday or sometime. But then I hope you like this video, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Major Hurricane Sam, the volcano eruption, which will cause possibly tsunamis all over the coast in certain portions of the Atlantic. But like this, share and subscribe. Peace and I'm out.